I'm just gonna bring that.
Ever feel like you have a guardian angel just watching you? Oh, fireball. So many, well, actually not that many memories now. That wouldn't be fireball now, would it? I like standing at a microphone because I like to feel like Judy Garland the end years. Let me explain. There's the beginning Judy Garland, which was the young little vaudeville hoofer that didn't need a microphone. Later years is her holding on for dear life, which I constantly feel. So I like to feel like that. You know, it makes me feel fancy. You know what also makes me feel fancy? Matching with this microphone unironically. I wore this because I just wanted to feel subtle. Recently I've been wanting to wear things where when I saw the sweater, I went, this is something that Fran Drescher in the 90s or like a troll doll with glaucoma would love. And that's been kind of my mood lately. This week has been good, which has been great because the last week was really, really, really bad. I don't want to bring down the mood, I'll make it funny. I had to go back home to Texas. My great-grandfather, he passed away. He was 101, it's fine. Like he would say it was fine. Like that's how I know it was fine. He would say it was fine. He was a really cool dude. He was, like I said, 101. He had a ponytail. He lived on a ranch. He basically was Willie Nelson, but take out weed, replace that with wine and jalapenos. He actually told me the secret to living really long is red wine and jalapenos, which I've taken, but I made it a millennial trash type thing, which is now just nachos, Southern Comfort, and tears. And so that's what's gonna get me to 101. And he was like the Jewish Willie Nelson who couldn't sing, drank instead of smoked, talked like he was from the old country even though he was from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You know, he was a cool dude. And I knew, my mom called me, I was in a classroom when my mom called me to tell me that he died. And I knew someone died because here's the thing about being Jewish. Being Jewish means someone is always dead. Someone is always dead, no matter what. Like you could be talking to your mom, having a normal conversation about why Susan Lucci is better than Meryl Streep. Controversial, but maybe true. You know, it'll go from that to, oh, do you remember Helen, my college roommate? You met her when you were 4. No, not at all. Why? How's she doing? She's dead. That's why I wanted to tell you. And you want to donate? I'm like, I don't know the woman, and I also I can't donate. I work at P.F. Chang's. Like, Americanized Chinese catering is not helping me at all to help support your friend. Yeah, and the cherry on top, and the week just continued to snowball. Like, my dad's whole side of the family is South African. If you can't tell by my accent. And his great-grandfather there passed away, and then my grandmother in Texas, like, went to the hospital. It was, like, it was a lot. It was too much and don't get me wrong, I'm a petty person. I love drama. Like, I love drama. Like, if this was a friend, I'd be like, I'm here for you, but at the same time, like, tell me all the details. Like, who's mad at who? Who wants to get what in the will? Like, tell me. You know, because I'm a petty person. And the cherry on top of the week was my computer died when I was home, so I went to the Apple store. By the way, there's only 2 Apple stores in the greater area of Houston, and that was a Sunday, you couldn't get an appointment until Thursday. So, like a stupid little fool, I went in there thinking I could just walk in and get an appointment. I waited 2 hours, then I got back there, because of course, like a normal person, I went and got Tex-Mex. They don't have Tex-Mex here. I'm, goals. Goals is, anyway, we'll talk about that. Wait, that's another conversation. I go back, you get that text that's like, your appointment's about to happen. Then it's, your appointment's happening, and then you get there because there's no little link to be like, let you check in. So Apple needs to fix that, by the way. That's stupid. Also, Apple needs to put like a little, I think, warning label, like cigarettes have warning labels, like this will kill you, but enjoy. And I think Apple products should be like, we have like sensitive depression just like you, so we can combust at any second and then act like nothing ever happened. Because that's what happened to my computer. And so I lost my appointment when I got there, and the nice, sweet, like Apple dude in like floral Bermuda shorts and like a Cuban hat which bothered me a lot, but you know, he was having a day to begin with because he had to deal with me. And I looked at him, and when he told me I lost my appointment, I just lost it because it was the cherry on top of the week, and I just went, so I'm not gonna yell at you. But this is my week and you're gonna listen. And I just listed everything and I felt so bad as I was listening, but I just kept like listing and listing. Even stuff that had nothing to do with the week, like how the laundry machine I used for my dryer didn't really work a month ago and it was still holding on to it. And stuff like that. I felt so bad for this dude. But he was so nice, he helped me. And my computer was fixed for a second, then all of a sudden it died again. Then it worked. When I was at the Apple Store, I realized though, like, Apple Store like is such like it tricks your mind because whenever I go there, I feel like I can fall in love. Let me explain. Okay, one, everyone who works there is weirdly attractive. Like weirdly, have you ever? I think it's like their underground rule. Like we only hire hot nerds, which like. Raise your hand, like, if you're not into nerdy culture, but, like, when a nerd is hot, you're like, sign me up, trap me, like. Oh, yeah, well, I guess the leg kick's really only me, but whatever. Yeah, so, yeah, that's one. Two, they can fix things, and that's, like, almost as hot as a dude who can cook. And especially like they can fix computers because like okay blah 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 they can fix a refrigerator, great, I won't eat for a week, I don't really need it that much. I need Twitter, I need YouTube, I need a bunch of other things that we can discuss later. But and by that I mean porn. But so that's also a turn on too. When you go there, like you sit across from them. They're like they're fixing you, they're fixing you in a sense. It's like Queer Eye packed into one hopefully not straight human, but probably is straight. And when you're there, like it really just feels like a date. Like honestly, all you like is missing is like mood lighting, Marvin Gaye, a candle, hopefully with like a rose or gardenia scent, because like I can't do food scents because then I get hungry. Yeah, not cute when you're like sitting across from someone trying to be romantic and all you can smell is vanilla and you're just like looking at Postmates to see like when Insomnia Cookies closes so like you can leave and then go there. Am I the only one that does that? Okay, check your priorities. But that and also what's really missing though, because they don't really want to talk about whether or not they would be willing to raise their kids Jewish for you. And you know, for me that's like, and you know, that would make the date just perfect, but apparently at Applestone that's like not a thing. Who knew? I think, yeah, that's my time. That's all I got. I'm Brian Karpus, thank you.